President Trump has been demonstrating this for several months now. He has already withdrawn from UNESCO. He has already withdrawn from the World Trade Organization. You know, he's trying to practically advocate, for the end of multilateralism, trying to strengthen unilateralism. And I believe that multilateralism will prevail.
I am quite concerned because South America is widely considered a zone of peace. We are a continent that does not possess, nuclear weapons. We don't have atomic bombs. We possess absolutely nothing of that kind. Our sole purpose here is to diligently work towards our development and growth.
President Trump didn't come, but he will have to preside over the next G20 in the United States, and he will be present, and all of us will go there to honor the G20. The absence of a leader means nothing for the G20. It means nothing because the G20 are the 20 largest economies in the world, and I think the G20 today is the main forum for multilateral decisions, and it has the most respectability of the entire economy.
The U.S. presence in the Caribbean was discussed at the G20 summit.
President Trump has been demonstrating this for several months now. He has already withdrawn from UNESCO. He has already withdrawn from the World Trade Organization. He's trying to practically advocate, for the end of multilateralism, trying to strengthen unilateralism. And I believe that multilateralism will prevail.
Do you think the declaration was adopted without the U.S. being present?
I am quite concerned because South America is widely considered a zone of peace. We are a continent that does not possess, nuclear weapons. We don't have atomic bombs. We possess absolutely nothing of that kind. Our sole purpose here is to diligently work towards our development and growth.
That was a point where you invested significant political energy.
I am very concerned about the military apparatus the United States deployed in the Caribbean Sea.
This is something that worries me a great deal, and I intend to have a conversation with President Trump about this because it's causing me a lot of concern. Brazil bears a significant responsibility in South America. Brazil shares a long border with Venezuela, and that is certainly no small thing. And I believe there is absolutely no sense in having a war right now.
So let's not repeat the mistake that happened in the war between Russia and Ukraine. In other words, to start, all it takes is one shot.
Jair Bolsonaro had his arrest decreed. I wanted to know what your thoughts were upon being informed of the news and the particular circumstances, including the attempt to disable his electronic ankle bracelet.
He was tried. He had every right to the presumption of innocence. It was nearly 2.5 years of investigation, plea bargains, and trial. So justice decided, it's settled. He will serve the sentence the court determined, and everyone knows what he did.
Just a minute.
That has nothing to do with it. I think Trump needs to know that we are a sovereign country, that our justice decides, and what is decided here, is decided.
For you, sir, what is the solution to maintain vitality, to keep the G20 alive?
Either to Brasilia or to Foz do Iguaçu, or even in Brasilia itself, to sign the Mercosur European Union agreement, which I believe will be signed on December 20th.
Is there a guarantee this agreement will be signed and assigned during your term as Mercosur president?
We have scheduled a bilateral meeting. I will be in Hanover at the world's largest industrial fair. I will be in Hanover to prove conclusively that our fuel, our diesel, and our gasoline emit significantly less CO2 than their fuel does. I intend to conduct a comprehensive test there.
I've already challenged him. I've challenged Mercedes-Benz that we're going to prove that Brazil's fuel emits less CO2 than the fuel from other countries.